Stress relief today, releasing all that stress and anxiety that you have been experiencing. All you have to do is mirror me, repeat after me, mic check, and let's get started. Tapping. We're gonna be doing some stress relief. I figured Wednesday, we rotate between Wealthy Wednesday and releasing the stress Wednesday. So today we're gonna be focusing on releasing stress on our lunch break. So all you have to do is mirror me and repeat after me. I am ready for instant stress relief. Top of the eyebrow. I release the stress I'm carrying right now. Side of the eye. My body is beginning to relax. Under your eye. I don't have to hold onto this tension. Collarbone. I choose calm instead. I choose calm instead. Repeat the phrase or repeat the word calm 5 times or until you feel a physical shift. Calm, 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 calm. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Release and let it go. Put your hand on your chest, apply some pressure, and I want you to think of a color that represents calm. What color for you represents calm, relaxation? I always think of like a light blue, turquoise, like spa colors, but just like focus on taking deep breaths of the color that represents calm for you. Allowing it to feel safe. Take another deep breath. Beautiful. Release and let it go. Sky blue. Yes, I don't know what it is. Calming colors, like pastel colors also I think of like calm. So I want you to just scan your body, and where are you noticing stress or tension? Are you noticing stress in your shoulders? Are you noticing it in your chest? Is it in your head? Just take a moment to scan your body. Where are you noticing that stress? And as you're noticing that stress, we can start to tap to release it. So just take a moment to notice that without judgment. Start tapping on the side of your hand and repeat after me. I'm ready to let go of today's stress. Top of the eyebrow. I release everything that happened today and yesterday. Side of the eye. I no longer need to carry this stress. Under your eye. I give myself permission to let go. Collarbone. And as I give myself permission to let go, I feel lighter already. I feel lighter already. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. We have a meridian point here, so when we squeeze it, it helps us ground and regulate and get back in our body. Okay, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to visualize your favorite place in nature. This could be the beach, the mountains, it could be the wilderness, it could be the forest, it could be an open field next to a palm tree, next to a pine tree. But just let me know in the chat, where is your favorite place to go in nature to relax? Like I already have like 3 spots in my mind that as soon as I go there, my stress is released, which feels so good. I have this spot next to my house in Alaska. It's like a 8-minute walk, and it's like right on the bluff. So you can see the mountains, you can see the water, you can see the trees. And I call it the secret spot because in order to get there, you have to like go through the woods. So let me know in the chat, when you think of a place in nature that instantly releases stress for you, where is that? My coffee today is toasted coconut and French vanilla. It's giving like tropical vibes. I recently bought pumpkin spice latte and I haven't opened it yet. Let me know if anyone has opened their pumpkin spice yet. Is it still summer or has the fall vibes kicked in? Beautiful. Well, let's keep tapping and welcome everyone who's tuning in live. My name is Alyssa Cotton, the creator and founder of the Tapping Studio, training your nervous system to match your ambition, your goals, your dreams, and all of your desires. EFT tapping helps us put in the reps for our goals and dreams. So think about EFT tapping like going to the gym for your muscles, for your heart, for your body. EFT tapping is like going to the gym for your nervous system. Like you're going there, you're ready to expand, you're ready to grow into your dream life. But we have to train our nervous system. Otherwise, we will procrastinate, we will self-sabotage, we will tell everyone, I'm so ready for this next chapter. And then when it's time to take action, we freeze, the functional freeze. And if you haven't checked out that video of mine, make sure you check out 5 signs that you are experiencing a functional freeze, because it's so debilitating. Yet we all experience it, but nobody talks about what it looks like to be in a functional freeze, even though every single one of my clients has experienced it. So make sure you check out that video. We are live on TikTok and YouTube. So shout out to all of you beautiful souls who are subscribed on TikTok and YouTube. So let's keep tapping. Today's tapping is stress relief. Wednesday, we're releasing that stress and creating a new baseline. So let's start tapping, and I do what's called faster EFT. So we start with the side of our hand, top of the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, and the collarbone. And then I'll ask you to do some breathing exercises or even some visualization to really hone in on this experience. And if you have to leave before we're done, make sure you are following and subscribed so that way you get notified every time I go live. So here we go. Okay, I've got some action in the chat. Hi, welcome. I have such overwhelming grief. This is definitely going to help you today because grief is manifesting as stress in your life. And in order for us to honor the grief, we need to release the stress so we can really honor that grief that is coming through. And I'm so sorry for your loss. So let's start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready to calm my nervous system down. I'm ready to regulate and ground. Top of the eyebrow. I acknowledge how overwhelmed I feel. Side of the eye. My nervous system is slowing down. Under your eye. Calm is returning to my body. Collarbone. I feel more regulated and grounded. Repeat the word calm 5 times or until you feel a physical shift. Calm, 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 calm. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. Release and let it go. So any physical shifts that you might experience while tapping is, as you saw, yawning is very common. You might notice that your eyes are watering. You might notice that your nose is running. You might notice burping. That's all signs and signals. Thank you for the heart, that your nervous system is regulating in real time. And that's a really good indicator that you are doing a coping technique that your body really loves. Okay, we got some questions in the chat. What is this supposed to help for? So today we're focusing on EFT tapping for stress relief, but we can use EFT tapping. Think about it in 2 ways. We can use it to install. I need to install confidence, self-belief, motivation, productivity, energy. or we can use it to release. All right, I want to release fear, stress, anxiety, depression, flashbacks, nightmares. So we can release and install. And EFT tapping helps with both. It stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And it has changed my life. I have been tapping since 2021, and it really helps prepare and train your nervous system to show up for you. You are going to show up for everyone else. It's important to train your nervous system to show up for you. So, EFT tapping, all you have to do is practice repeating after me. That's like the easy part. Okay, so let's do some more releasing of the overwhelm. Stress really can be so debilitating. They have done so much studies on how stress can just knock all of your motivation, all of your productivity. And if we can just do a little bit of stress relief today, Wednesday, as we're live in the middle of the week, why not give our nervous system a little reprieve? So all you have to do is repeat after me and we'll get started. I'm ready to release this overwhelm. I'm ready to add calm back to my mind and body. Top of the eyebrow. I release this feeling of overwhelm. Side of the eye. I simplify what needs my attention. Under your eye. I can handle one thing at a time. Collarbone. I feel more in control. I feel more in control. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. Release and let it go, and ask yourself, what do I have control of right now? Let me know in the chat. Like, if you could really pen to paper, what do you actually have control of? We all know what we don't have control of, right? Like the weather, traffic. So what do you have control of? Like how I do my hair, what I eat for breakfast, what I eat for dinner, what I eat for lunch. I get to control my mindset, my perspective. I get to control what I listen to on my commute to work or as I'm getting ready for bed. So let me know in the chat, what are some things that you actually have control of as we're like reminding our body and mind what we actually have control to do. Beautiful, exactly, my thoughts. So here's the coolest thing is we can actually influence our thoughts and we can change our thoughts in an instant. For example, let's say you've been applying for jobs and you've been feeling really discouraged, and you have thoughts of like, oh, it never works out, I never get selected. And then all of a sudden you open your email and it's like, you got the job offer and you're like, oh my gosh, my thoughts in an instant changed. And you're like, wait, if I can change my thoughts this quickly, what else can I influence to allow my thoughts to be where I want them to be? That's where affirmations come in. So affirmations help our brain focus on what we actually want. So if we want to focus on having a positive mindset, then we can mentally repeat affirmations that give us a positive mindset, such as everything is working out for me. I'm so lucky. I'm a magnet to success. I am at the right place at the right time. Everything is working out for me. Everything gets to be easy. And we get to repeat these to redirect our thoughts. So let's keep tapping. So before we experience stress in our mind, we actually experience stress in our body. So let me know where you hold your stress. For me, it's like my shoulders right here. I usually get these huge knots. My sister is an OT and she like worked on my knots in my back one day and she was like, girl, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, that's where I hold my stress. So let me know in the chat, like, where do you hold your stress so we can really focus on releasing that. You might notice that you hold your stress in your chest, your head, your stomach. Let me know in the chat. Yes, neck stress. And then when we have that like neck stress, it usually sends a migraine or a headache, usually when we have a lot of stress in our neck. So just focus on where you're storing that stress, and through this tapping, we're going to practice releasing it. So you can just start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready for my body to relax. I'm giving my body permission to release and let go. Top of the eyebrow. I release tightness that I'm storing throughout my body. Side of the eye. My muscles are ready to soften. Under your eye. My body knows how to relax. Collarbone. I welcome ease. I welcome ease, relaxation, peace, and serenity. Now, don't repeat after me quite yet, but focus on where you're storing that stress in your body, whether it's your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your back. And I want you to just close your eyes, bring your attention to where you're holding that stress. And I want you just to repeat the word release several times until you feel a physical shift. Release, release. Ooh, release. 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 Keep tapping and keep repeating the word release until you feel a physical shift. A physical shift can be a yawn, your eyes watering, softening, or even a physical release in the area that you're storing your stress. Beautiful. Take a deep breath, squeeze your wrist, put your hand on your chest, apply some pressure. And I want you to take 3 deep breaths. And let me know in the chat how you are feeling. Beautiful. Take another deep breath. How are we feeling in the chat? Let me know. Welcome everyone who's tuning in live. My name is Alyssa Cotton, the founder and creator of the Tapping Studio. We use EFT tapping to help train our nervous system to match our ambition, our goals. Today, we are releasing our stress and anxiety, because when we can release our stress and anxiety, we can come back to a baseline of confidence, self-love, self-belief, and show up for ourselves. Okay, we're feeling loose. Yes. So this is an easy hack. At the end of the day, if you are, man, I'm feeling all this stress and I just want it to go, focus on where you're feeling that stress and literally just repeat the word release. That's going to give you more benefits than anything else. Like release, 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 release. Just focus on that. Obviously, you can join any of the tapping offerings that I have in my bio. And if you notice that you're having a lot of chronic stress, you can book a private session, and that will really help me help you target the root cause, what's going on, so that way you can come back to keep going after your goals. So I know you are motivated, you're productive, you're doing everything you can to achieve your goals and dreams, and that creates an immense amount of pressure. If we are not doing something to help alleviate the pressure, we're gonna crack. And a lot of times, we hear the phrase, well, diamonds are made under pressure. Like, the pressure is really good. And yes, diamonds are made under pressure, but you do not need any extra pressure. Like, life is hard enough. You don't need to put extra pressure on you to perform or to show up in any certain way. So let's do some tapping on releasing the pressure, like just taking the pressure off, because the pressure is going to be there regardless. So why not release it a little? And all you have to do is repeat after me. and we'll get started. I'm ready to take the pressure off. I'm ready to release this pressure that I'm storing. Top of the eyebrow. I release unrealistic expectations. Side of the eye. I don't need to do everything today. Under your eye. I am doing enough. I am doing enough. Collarbone. I let the pressure melt away. Dissolve. Set it free. Let it go. Repeat the word release 5 times or until you feel a physical shift. Release. 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 Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Put your hand on your chest, apply some pressure. This will send a signal to your brain that you're receiving a hug. And I want you to just visualize this pressure being released. You can almost think about a balloon that's like, you've cut it and it's just like releasing all that air and it's flying everywhere. Take 3 deep breaths. Come back to the present moment and let me know how you are feeling in the chat. Why am I crying though? That is so beautiful. Your body is finally feeling safe to release, to let go. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being so honest. Your body is really warming up to this releasing. And so we can just honor that. You can, again, if you put pressure on your chest, this actually sends a signal to your brain that you're receiving a hug and it feels really good. So why don't we all just put some pressure and take 3 deep breaths. Release and let it go. Let me know in the chat. How are you feeling? What's coming forward? What thoughts are there for you? What are you noticing this Wednesday afternoon? It might be morning time wherever you're tuning in from, but just honor whatever's coming forward. There's no right or wrong answer to how you're feeling. Let me know in the chat what's coming forward for you. And as we've taken some time right now to just focus on tapping, why don't we focus on like slowing down, finding our calm, all the like. I was thinking about adding music to my lives, but I didn't want it to be too distracting. So let me know. Maybe in the future we can add some like light, like meditative music in the background to really help amplify the experience. But also I don't want to take away from, you know, repeating after me. I love your voice. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. We recently had a family emergency where I had to go to the hospital with my family for a few weeks. And I took my mom and my sister. They had this beautiful meditation garden. And I like guided them through this like little meditative releasing experience. And my sister was like, whoa, you went right into like meditative instructor. She was like, I loved it so much. So I'm grateful that you guys are enjoying this as well. Maybe something nature but subtle, your voice on your own, it's good. Thank you. That's good to know. Okay, let's keep tapping. Anybody new to tapping? Or any seasoned tappers? Hello there, how is your day? We are tapping, we are releasing stress, we're releasing and letting go. Just stumbled in here, never tapped before. Okay, beautiful. So tapping is emotional freedom technique We have these emotional meridian points that when we tap on, magic happens. Not like actual magic, there's so much science behind it. I just love whimsy and magic. There's scientific evidence that EFT tapping works. They've done brain scans, they've done blood samples, they've done blind studies. There's lots of research online with that, but basically, EFT tapping helps rewire your brain to release limiting beliefs, fears, trauma, uncertainties, and we can install ambition, confidence, self-belief, self-love, and install the belief that everything is working out in your favor. It becomes like this secret little superpower. And I do EFT tapping a little bit different. I do what's called faster EFT. So we only focus on 4 points and the side of our hand. I feel like that helps us move energy so much faster. And basically, my tapping, we are tapping as a form of training. So we are training our nervous system to match our ambition, because I know you guys are all ambitious. So we need a nervous system that supports that. So let's keep tapping. Stress relief. Okay, start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready to slow down and find calm and peace. Top of the eyebrow. I give myself permission to slow down. I release inner chaos. Side of the eye. I don't have to rush. Calm already exists within me. Under your eye. I can breathe and reset. I reconnect with calm right now. Collarbone. Slowing down feels good. Peace is filling my body. Repeat the word peace several times until you feel a shift. Peace, 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 peace. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. We have a meridian point here, so this helps us ground and get back in our body. Put your hand on your chest, and I want you just to think of a self-love statement. This can be, I love myself for never giving up. I love myself for my ambition. I love myself for showing up even when it's hard. Just think of a mantra in this moment that represents self-love for you. Take 3 deep breaths. And I would love to hear in the chat, what is your self-love mantra? This can be, I'm trying to think of what my self-love mantra is right now. I think something that I'm very proud of for myself is I never quit, I always pivot. So my self-love is I never give up. I love that about myself. Hi, I did EFT tapping for my job interview yesterday and I got it on the spot. Oh my gosh, everyone give her a round of applause in the chat. Snaps for you, congratulations. Clearing and releasing. 2 snaps for you. This is incredible, congratulations. I love myself for who I am right now. Yes, I love that. Congratulations, I'm so excited to start working at Ulta. Girl, you're gonna have to tell us all the beauty tips, all the hacks. There's always so many products when I walk into Ulta and I'm always like, where do I get started? There's just so much. And they always have the best coupons. It's always amazing, like $3 off $15. I love that coupon. See, tapping works in miracle ways. The last live, I know Sephora never gives coupons. They're stingy. It's always so crazy in there. I know they have like that one sale. I always play that Meghan Trainor song, I Love Me. I haven't heard that song. Let me write that down. I need to check that out. She does have a song called Badass Woman. It was from the movie with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. And I love that song. So if you're ever needing like a hype, play that song. It's amazing. I Love Me. I'm going to play that. Thank you for the tip. Okay. So, ooh, I'll let you know when they have coupons. Thank you. Okay, so when you are thinking about your stress, sometimes stress can manifest as emotional stress, like I'm feeling it emotionally. Maybe I'm feeling heavy, frustrated, overwhelmed. And then it can also show up physically. A lot of times it shows up both. So physically is like tightness in the body, the constant urge to cry, heart palpitations. Your shoulders are all the way up to your ear when we need to release them. And sometimes our bodies are so tight that we don't even realize how tight they are. So I'm going to show you guys a really cool exercise. It looks silly and it looks ridiculous. Trust me, you will feel a difference. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our whole bodies. What you're going to do is basically, you know how like you're going to punch someone, you have to like tighten a fist and tighten your muscles, you kind of tighten your jaw. I'm going to have you tighten your whole body, and then you're going to take a deep breath and release it. And you're going to be able to notice the difference when we over exaggerate what stress and tension feels like in the body. We're able to see a difference. So if you're driving, do not do this. That could be a little bad. So I'm going to count you down. I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to ask you to squeeze your whole body, like squeeze it really tight. And then I'm going to ask you to release it. So try it with me. I know you're like, Alyssa, this feels silly, but trust, I'm on camera looking silly for you. You are behind. No one even has to see you. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Okay, now squeeze your body, squeeze your nose, your fists, your legs, your butt, your hips, your stomach. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. All right, let's do it one more time. We're gonna over-exaggerate what stress feels like in the body so we can send a signal to release the stress in our body. So everyone take a big inhale. Hold it, squeeze your nose, your shoulders, tighten your whole body, over exaggerate, hold it, hold it, hold it, release, take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Let me know in the chat what you noticed throughout that experience. That is a beautiful exercise to do right before bed. Sometimes we are carrying so much stress from the day that our body doesn't even realize that we're holding on to so much. And we can do that tightening exercise and then releasing right before bed to really send a signal it is safe for our body to calm down. Let me know in the chat how you are feeling. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to keep tapping. We're going to tap on, now that we've done some releasing physically, we're going to do some tapping on releasing our physical tension. So start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready to release this physical tension. I'm ready to add calm back to my body. Top of the eyebrow. I release the tension from my body. Side of the eye. I soften my jaw and my shoulders. Under your eye. My body is ready to let go of this stress. Collarbone. I feel more relaxed. I feel more relaxed. Repeat the word relax several times until you feel a shift. Relax, 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 relax. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Release and let it go. Let me know in the chat, what is your favorite way to relax? Whether it's at the end of the day, over the weekend, but what is your favorite way to relax? In my hammock. Amazing. That is incredible. I feel like hammocks are like zero gravity. Your body can just truly just relax. There's like no weight on any joints or any body parts. Okay, drinking warm tea, EFT tapping, sitting outside on my swing. Oh, you can just like hear the nature. So good for joint pain, I bet. I love putting on a good show and snuggling under my heated blanket. Oh, thanks for the heart. Heated blankets are where they're at. I actually got a travel heated blanket and I plug it in on the airplane. No one has ever told me it's not allowed. If there's any flight attendants, just act like you didn't hear that. But yeah, I will travel with a heated blanket. It is the most amazing experience because I always feel like flights get so cold and I just plug it in and I get all cozy. Okay, so now that we've all got our relaxation routine, let's tap on creating that inner peace together. And start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready to create inner peace. I'm ready to find inner happiness. Top of the eyebrow. I release stress and frustration. Side of the eye. I welcome inner peace. Under your eye. My mind becomes quieter. Collarbone. My body feels safe. I'm ready for more peace. Repeat the phrase or repeat the word peace several times until you feel a shift in your body. Peace, 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 peace. Peace. Take a deep breath, squeeze your wrist. Put some pressure on your chest, and I want you to just think of the word peace and ask yourself, what color does that represent for you? When you think of the energy of peace, what color represents that for you? Let me know in the chat. When I think of peace, I think of this color. We've got purple. Oh my gosh, you guys should listen to Olivia Rodrigo has a song called Purple. It's so fun. What other colors when we think of peace? Yellow, I was thinking yellow as well. Blue, yellow, yes. So what you can do, this is like an easy hack. If you are noticing more stress throughout your body, throughout the day, and you don't have time to tap, tell your brain peace, visualize that color, like literally visualize breathing in that color throughout your body. And it's like a somatic visualization that's going to help send a signal to your body to kind of create more inner peace. So that's something you can do if you are unable to tap, or if you're even in public, you can do it with your eyes open. Just take a deep breath, visualize breathing in the color of peace, repeating the word peace Sage green, yes. Light pink, yeah. So you all have your color, and that's the cool thing, is it's unique to you and your brain, because we did word association. What does peace represent as a color for you? And then you can release and let that go. Okay, does anybody have a lot of work stress right now? Let me just gauge. Where are we at with work stress? Okay, we've got so much work stress. Yeah. Work stress tends to be one of the, finances, relationships, health, and work tend to be the main areas that cause a lot of stress in our bodies. Okay, unemployed but have interviews. So that can be stressful, right? Because you're needing to show up with your best foot, right? Not your best foot, but like your best self, and the pressure and the stress of finding the right job that you want, that also wants you. It's like this dance of like dating. Okay, beautiful. Let's do some tapping on releasing that work stress. So you can just think about your own work stress, and we can release and let it go together. I'm ready to release this work stress, and I'm ready to set it free. Top of the eyebrow. I release the weight of my work day. Side of the eye. Work no longer follows me everywhere. Under your eye. I allow myself to disconnect. Collarbone. I return to peace. I return to peace. Repeat the word peace 5 times while visualizing your color until you feel a shift. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. Take a deep breath, squeeze your wrist, release and let it go. Put your hand on your chest, apply some pressure. Visualize that peace, that color spreading throughout your whole body, allowing your brain to come back to this present moment. The truth of self-love, self-confidence, and self-belief. Beautiful. Let's do a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Welcome everyone who is tuning in live. My name is Alyssa Cotton, the founder and creator of the Tapping Studio. We go live on TikTok and YouTube, so you can follow me on both platforms so you can get notified every time I go live. We do live EFT tapping sessions on different topics. Today's topic is stress relief. Last time's topic was manifesting more money. We've done dream life. We've done content creation. There's so many areas that we've done. Every time it's different. So the most popular topic is obviously money, right? Training our nervous system to receive, hold, and feel safe with more money. But tapping gets to be fun. We're doing releasing work. And then if you are ready to take your tapping to the next level, I've got lots of different tapping offerings in the link in my bio, and you can find the right tapping for you. There's private sessions. There is the all access pass. There's over 250 tappings in the Tapping Studio app. Or if you just want a standalone offer, you can check those out as well. So Instagram is so weird. I started an Instagram for the Tapping Studio. It will not let me post. I even tried to post something yesterday. It wouldn't let me post. It literally says unable to post. I'm like, I've been trying for the last 3 months, and all they say is update the app, and my app is updated and it won't let me post. So I'm on TikTok and YouTube, but it's weird. I even tried to post yesterday and it let me post images, but it won't let me post any videos. So none of my videos are on, but they're all on TikTok, which is fun. Okay, let's keep tapping. Does anybody have any questions? Any EFT tapping questions? Goal setting questions? dream life, money, any kind of questions that we've got for tapping. I'm all ears. Okay, while you guys are thinking of, ooh, feminine energy, let me know what question you have about that. Because if you are wanting to like really hone in on your feminine energy, I have a 7-day chakra reboot tapping where we go through all 7 chakras, and each day is a different chakra. And we start with your root all the way up to your crown chakra, and there's like journal prompts, and I would start there, but we can totally do some feminine energy as like a different live. But really, feminine energy is all about softening into the present moment, feeling safe to feel like you can receive support, ask for support, feel, receive love, all of that. Okay, beautiful. Let's keep tapping. Okay, let's tap on releasing today's expectations. I've got my notes up. Start tapping and repeat after me. I'm ready to let go of today's expectations. Top of the eyebrow. I release everything I didn't finish. Side of the eye. Today was enough, and that's okay. Under your eye. I celebrate what I have accomplished. I let go of the rest. I let go of the rest. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. Release and let it go. Put your hand on your chest, and I want you to ask yourself an honest question. What do I need to let go of that's really causing stress and anxiety in my life? Do I need to let go of that toxic relationship, that toxic friendship? Do I need to set better boundaries and let go of people pleasing? Do I need to let go of saying yes to everyone and no to myself? Do I need to let go of self-sabotage? Just take a moment to scan your body and ask yourself, what are you needing to let go of? Let me know in the chat, what are you ready to let go of? When we do these self-awareness questions while tapping, it allows us to get more clarity, and it allows us to get more insights on what we need as we are going after our goals and dreams. Okay, so you are ready to let go of overthinking and overanalyzing. Yes. Overthinking and overanalyzing is a form of self-sabotage because we believe and we perceive everything must be perfect in order for us to move forward. So we overthink, is this good enough? Is this XYZ? And we put all these pressure when in reality, other people are achieving their goals much faster with half as much effort, half as much talent, half as much smarts, simply because they are just doing it. They're not overthinking, they're not overanalyzing, they're just doing it. In the words of Nike, just do it. And so you can ask yourself, where am I overthinking versus just doing it? I attended a conference this weekend, and one of the speakers, her mantra was, my rough drafts make me millions. And so she talks about like her rough drafts with her videos, her rough drafts with XYZ. And she said she stopped overthinking and just let life be messy, unperfect, and allowed herself to achieve her goals at a much faster rate. Okay, I'm ready to release self-sabotage, overthinking, self-doubt, releasing trauma. So everything that you guys have all shared can all be released with EFT tapping. So if you start to notice that you're self-sabotaging, that you're overthinking, you're experiencing self-doubt, or you're even experiencing your trauma symptoms, you can use EFT tapping in the moment. You can do like a little positive self-talk of, I'm releasing the self-sabotage, I'm done overthinking, I release and let it go, I set it free. And you can do basically a pep talk while you're tapping to help bring you back to a baseline. So let's return to balance. That sounds perfect after all of this releasing. I'm ready to return to balance, a new baseline. Top of the eyebrow. I release feeling scattered. Side of the eye. I return to center. Under your eye. Balance is returning to my body. Collarbone. I feel steady again. I feel steady again. Repeat the word balance several times until you feel a physical shift. Balance, 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 balance. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. Release and let it go. And I want you to just, for a moment, think about how amazing you are. You've taken time today to release some stress, to tap on your body, to train your nervous system to hold more. Like, I really need you to give yourself like a pat on the back for taking time out of your day. So many people will just keep scrolling, and something allowed you to stop. So just take a moment right now to honor how amazing you are for tending to your needs. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that you've done. Beautiful. We're going to do one more round of tapping, and then we're ready at the hour. It's kind of crazy how fast this hour goes, but make sure you're following along. We go tapping a few times a week. Every day is a different time. So just make sure you have your notifications on so you can see what topic changes every day. So let's do some more tapping and just let our body enjoy the benefits. I'm ready for the stress to leave my body. And I'm ready to complete this stress reset. Top of the eyebrow. I release any stored stress. I release every ounce of stress I no longer need. Side of the eye. My body knows how to let go. My mind is calm. Under your eye. I feel lighter with every breath. My body is relaxed. Collarbone. Stress is leaving my body. I feel peaceful, grounded, and restored. I feel peaceful, grounded, and restored. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your wrist. Release and let it go. Put your hand on your chest and apply some pressure. Take 3 deep breaths, sending yourself gratitude, love for showing up today. being there for yourself, honoring your stress while releasing it. Let's do a little shake. Woo! And let me know in the chat, how are you feeling? Stress relief, success. Let me know how you are feeling. And again, make sure you're following along, following the Tapping Studio so you can get notified next time we go live. Okay, well, I will see you guys during the next live. Keep tapping. You've got this. And there, I finally pinned, so the 3 pinned videos on my page are all full tapping videos. So there's an anxiety relief tapping, there's a sleep tapping, and an abundance tapping. Those are like the most popular topics. So if you came in late, thanks for being here, Amber. You can go to the link, not the link, but you can go to my page and there are full tapping sessions that you can do whenever you want. And then again, if you're ready for even more tappings, you can go to the link in my bio. But I'm sending you all the love, all the stress relief, and I will catch you guys in the next tapping. Bye, everyone.